Hello, welcome again back to my channel. Thanks a lot for stopping by to check out this video. My name is Rolla. Um, this is just a quick conversation there were certain things that I remembered and that happened to me just after my husband died that um, I wasn't really prepared for it and I didn't know that it would happen. I just I remember on the day that my husband passed away and the funeral director team, when they came into my place to come and carry his body away from the flat, I remember the gentleman saying to me, even though you don't feel like eating, just drink as much as you can and try to take as much as you can in. I didn't understand it. I thought, okay, maybe I will be able to eat, but later on, as the hours went by on the day after he had passed away, I just, my appetite started going. I wasn't able to eat. I remember some friends were around me on the day, and I remember one of my friends saying to me, she actually sat beside me to ensure that drank I was drinking, well, drank, I think it was Ribena or water that was beside me later on that day to just make sure I take something down. But I had no interest, absolutely no interest in food or drink. And when I said I had no interest on food or drinks, as the hours was going on and the days were going by and everything, I would try and drink, and I remember friends that were around me would try to ensure that I take something in, whether it be fluid, something to just drink, but I just didn't have the appetite. As the days were going by, I would try and force myself to eat. I tried, people were bringing foods to me and drinks to me, and people were bringing, I had so much love and support around me from friends and family, people that had brought cooked food over and stuff for us. And, even my mother, even cooking and all of that. I just remember that with all the food that were around me or during that time, if I tell you I was eating, but I was not tasting. I had actually lost the actual sense of taste to food for a couple of months after he had passed away. I just know that I was eating, my auntie brought an egusi soup, and I remember my mother saying, "Oh, it's really, really nice." And all I remember doing that, I had a bit of that egusi soup, and I just end up putting a portion of it into the freezer, saying, okay, maybe later I will dig into it. I remember somebody else bringing in some fish pepper soup for me during that time. I had food and all of that. And I just couldn't, I was eating them all right. I was like, yeah, they're nice. It's nice. It's nice. And I just remembered as well, there's a particular type of meat pie or fish pie that my mother used to, or I order, sometimes my mother will order for me from a particular person that I've been making meat pie for. She made it for my children, one of my child's naming, and she's made it for other friends in the past. And I just remember when that meat pie came in on the day of the funeral, and friends were telling me, friends that haven't tried that meat pie and before they're like, oh, that meat pie is really good. Is it the same lady that's always making? I'm like, yeah. And I was saying to the friends like, it doesn't taste the same in my mouth. That I actually didn't taste it. I just taste blank. And I didn't understand. When I said it then, I didn't understand. I just thought the lady's lost her touch to her cooking. And every other food around me with the pepper soup and all of that, that people are saying it's nice. The goosey soup is nice. I'm just like, okay, it's nice, but I wasn't able to taste it. It actually took about, I remember, I think it was 2.5 to 3 months, 3 months that I ate something one day after dropping my children at school or after doing a couple of school run, and I prepared something and I ate something on that day, and I'm like, oh, this actually quite tastes quite good. I actually really like the taste to this food. And I just thought to myself, that's it. My taste bud has come back. I was able to taste, I was able to eat and taste the food and enjoy the food. Taste bud went completely. I was eating. There was salt. I could taste salt and sugar or whatever, but there was no pleasure. There was actually no taste to it at the same time. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if anyone out there that's lost a loved one has ever felt what I felt during the time, just a couple of months after I lost my husband. But later on, towards and I brother after my taste bud had come back, another friend said to me, after dropping the children at school, that another friend that cooked for me during that time said to me, oh, she was gonna cook me some Gambia jollof rice, and I'm like, oh sure. She made some for me during that when I lost my husband. Yet again, I couldn't taste it. I couldn't enjoy it as much as the way when she prepared it for me in the past before what happened to me happened, and I would enjoy it, but I just couldn't enjoy it. For some people out there that have lost loved ones or gone through something and they've lost their taste buds, I don't know if you've been in my position like that, whereby you lost your taste bud, you couldn't taste anything. Did anyone ever prepare you for it? Did anyone ever tell you this was going to happen or it's normal? I just thought it was okay. I didn't know that my taste bud has actually, I can actually taste now. I can actually enjoy the food. 3 months after he had passed, that's when I was able to and taste food, but I just couldn't taste it. I brought out the egusi soup as well. Oh my goodness, did I enjoy that egusi soup as well after a couple of months? But it took 3 months, 3 months for me to be able to feel and have my taste bud and eat and enjoy properly, enjoy my food again properly. This is something that people never tell you. Well, I was never told. I don't know, maybe anyone has ever noticed it happening to them. Maybe you've lost a loved one or you've lost somebody very close and dear to you, and everything just seems to be gone. Taste and all of that just seems to be out of the window. But this is what happened to me, and I just wanted to share it with somebody out there that if you've lost someone or you feel that way, it's normal. If you've ever lost anyone, a loved one dear close to you, and you've been in my position or you've been in my shoe, how long did it take you to get your taste bud back for you to be able to eat and enjoy your food again? In my case, it took almost 3 months before I could actually started tasting. I was cooking. Yes, there's enough salt. No one complained. My children didn't complain that there was too much salt or anything. But to taste and enjoy, 3 months for me in my situation. I just wanted to share this with somebody out there, and this is something that I never knew. I This is something I never knew, and I didn't understand it. I just thought it was okay, and it just took a while for me to find that out for myself. And I thank God that I'm getting better and getting stronger each day. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to catch you in my next one. God bless you. Take care and bye bye.